When we think about slot receivers, a lot of times we think about Will Taylor, small,
Yeah.
twitchy,
Yes, sir.
fast guys, but you look like a natural over there.
Yes, sir. I've been really wanting to play that position since high school, just getting in there, having mismatches against linebackers and safeties and things like that. So coming here and being able to learn that position is it's really a good opportunity.
Did you ask Coach Grisham?
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't ask. I started learning the 9-man when I first got here. Then they moved me to 2 and then 5 because they didn't know if Jay Ross was going to be back or things like that. So it was just I'd say an accident, really.
So you at Bosco, I know you were outside.
Yeah.
Time, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between playing inside and
Yeah.
outside for an office?
I would say outside you just have a lot more one-on-one opportunities. Inside you have to worry about linebackers dropping, even DNs dropping sometimes in the flats, things like that, and just a lot of safeties. So it's a lot more traffic to maneuver in the slot than outside.
Why do you want the slot then?
I would just say you have a lot more free releases, just being able to get into your route quicker and things like that.
Good slot receiver,
Yes, sir.
despite all that traffic, is going to be really good at finding the soft spot.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
You can do that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just being able to recognize coverages from the safeties. If it's one high, you know where the openings will be. If it's too high, you know the middle of the field is going to be open. So just understanding defenses is a key to those. Yeah.
Take us through that touchdown catch. Not a lot of separation.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So the route was a home run post, and we've been repping that for a couple weeks now in practice. Haven't been able to run it much in the games, and it was a third play in our first 9, so I was really excited being able to run that route. That's one of my favorite routes, and just what the defense we got a J. Ross coming in, motioning, and then we had a off corner, so it was wide open for me just being able to see that route develop while running it, and then just DJ putting it on the money. Oh, yeah, it was bow time. So, yes, sir. I kind of picked up that phrase past couple of weeks. Guys around the facility have been saying it, and it just felt like it's my time to shine now. Yes, sir. Yeah, no doubt. And I really just think it's time for the offense as well. Just everybody's been saying we want to pick it up on the offense, and I think it's just time for us to start shining.
DJ's been saying that for a while too.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Can you talk about the connection you have with him and how important that is?
It's very important. Just seeing DJ really get over, I would say, the hump he had in the beginning of the season. He's really picked it up a lot as far as leadership and just being able to make the easy layups, we would say, in practice, things like that. And just our connection has been getting better between me and him and the other receivers as well. We've just been able to make a lot of downfield plays.
Chemistry you have with him, is that or between a wide receiver and a quarterback, is it a real thing?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, even off the field, we just we chop it up a lot about routes, things we see as open each week with the defense we're getting, and just it's real chemistry. Other than like just being on the same side of the ball, we have to have like a real genuine relationship with each other.
Is that something that picks up where it left off in high school that easily?
Yeah, I would say it picked up from where we were in high school. High school, we were bombs away, and it's just starting to get back to it.
What are your favorite memories from high school? Those defense?
Yeah, no doubt. The deep routes, the home run post, as I mentioned, it was really one of our biggest plays in high school. So just being able to get back to that felt really good.
Did he influence you coming here? How'd you end up here?
Oh, yeah, he had a little bit to do with it. He didn't put too much pressure on me, though, but just knowing that I had a QB here that I was already comfortable with and just the relationship we had in high school, it was a pretty easy decision.
What do you remember about the first time meeting DJ in high school? I'm guessing you probably
Yeah.
during a camp or something like that.
Yeah. My first time meeting DJ, I don't remember exactly when it was, but I just remember like seeing him throw the ball, and I was like, I know that has to hurt because how hard he threw it in high school and things like that. But I just remember my first practice with him. It was it was crazy being able to catch passes from DJ. I heard how good he was and things like that, and being able to catch from him for the first time was amazing.
You know, now coming here, you talked a couple weeks ago about how they're getting opportunities to didn't realize you were in the
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That looks like you're going to be starting now with Nevada out.
Yeah.
So what does that mean to you coming here as a freshman and him to trust you right away like that?
It's really a dream come true. I never thought I would be able to start this fast, and just being able to play at a school like Clemson is just off the charts in my mind. And I know my parents are proud of me. Everybody back home is proud, and I'm just really thankful for the opportunity.
How much confidence does that give you knowing that, you know, they believe in you,
Mm-hmm.
you believe in yourself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it gives me a whole lot of confidence. I prayed about things like this. It just keeps me driving to go harder in practice and things like that. So it's given me a lot more confidence than I say I would have in the beginning of the season.
So, talking about an influence, your dad and mom,
Mm-hmm.
your dad worked with Quincy Jones at all.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yeah.
moved around Hollywood. He's
Yeah.
now an educator. Your mom,
Mm-hmm.
how big is it to have them on your side like they are?
Oh, it's really big. My mom, she growing up, she really instilled the foundation of having faith, giving thanks to God all the time, and she really pushed me. I would say more off the field than on the field. And my dad, he played defense, so he has a different mentality than I do. So he's more of like a fired up dude, and just having a good balance of both was really good to have growing up.
Did your senior year of high school get canceled because of COVID?
Yeah, it did. They moved the season to the spring, and I had came here in January, so I missed the season.
What was that like missing out on that when you were senior?
Yeah, it was a pretty big decision for me. I really didn't know what I wanted to do until I knew I was coming early, but then like when they moved the season to the spring, I had second thoughts about it. But it was a pretty easy transition coming here and missing the season. I didn't feel like I missed out on too much except for like the good memories of a senior year, things like that. But just being able to get ahead on my development in college was more important to me at the moment.
Think you would be where you are now as far as, you know, where you are playing without that spring?
No, I don't think I would. Knowing all the plays, the playbook in and out, inside and out, and just being more comfortable with being in the offense, I don't think I would be where I am today.
Oh, I know this isn't an ACC game coming up, but do you guys allow yourselves to think that, hey, we've done all this and we've still got a chance to, you know, reach a championship game if things fall the right way?
Oh yeah, Dabo preaches that to us all the time. We still have to believe in being able to make it to the ACC championship, and this week we just have to focus on the little things we didn't do this past weeks before to get it right before we play Wake Forest. That's a pretty good team right there, and not to look ahead, but we just have to, I say, fine-tune the small things, and hopefully we have a little bit of help from some other teams in the league, and we'll be where we're supposed to be at the end.
You know, when you came to Clemson, obviously, you know, they're putting up, you know, 40 points a game
Yes, sir.
for years and years and years. But is there a different vibe this year about the determination and the grit you guys have shown that when you're behind, you can still come back and pull things out?
Yes, sir. It shows that we have a lot of good-hearted people on the team, just no quit. And it just really helps us appreciate how hard it is to win, and just makes us realize that we have to go to work every week and everything's not going to be handed to us. Yes, sir.
Coach Grisham was a slot guy.
Yeah.
You ever hear any stories from him about it, and how big of a help is he in making this transition?
We don't hear too many stories. He tells us about a couple of his NFL catches, things like that stuff. So he's helped me a lot in this transition, being able to make me comfortable on the slot and on the outside. He's just not put too much pressure on me, and has really driven my game up, and even the other receivers in the room like J. Ross, making us play faster and just really critiquing us on the smaller things that'll make us great.
So knowing what DJ's capable of,
Mhm.
playing with him and watching him struggle, you know, the first half of this season, did you ever at any point pull him aside, talk to him, encourage him?
Yeah, I've encouraged him multiple times, and I haven't really pulled him aside and asked him exactly what's wrong, because that may not be the best thing to do all the time. And I've just been continuing to motivate him, sending him scripture, things like that, and just always making sure he knows I'm with him at all times, no matter if he's doing bad or good.
All things considered, obviously, in the past, Clemson has not lost, a lot of games.
Yeah.
Also never lost a lot of games either. What's this season been like for you in handling some adversity, seeing guys go down, injured, and all that kind of stuff?
It's just a lot of learning opportunities, seeing how guys handle injuries, seeing how we handle losses, all the different emotions in the locker room, things like that. So I would just say it's better than going to the school and winning all the time and then one day getting to the NFL and losing games and not know how to lose. So it's just good learning opportunities early on in my career.
DJ mentioned during the call, one of the things that's different about your versus in SoCal is the food. What do you miss about Southern California?
One thing I miss about Southern California would probably be like street tacos and stuff like that. You could get them real cheap out there and they're real good. So that's probably the only thing for real. And another thing out here, it's a lot more humid. We don't have humidity in LA like that. So those are probably the only two things.
What kind of things do you like to do off the field?
Off the field, just relax, enjoy time with. I have a girlfriend, so just enjoy time with her right now and talk to my family, listen to music, and I like drawing. I draw every now and then, so I'm not like a Picasso or anything, but I would say I'm pretty good at drawing as well.
Something you started doing as a kid, probably?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, I started real young. My dad used to teach me. He used to sit me down, draw things for me, and I would try to like copy whatever he drew. So it was something I picked up on early on. Yeah.
Who's the better athlete?
I would say she makes a lot more acrobatic plays than I do so far. So she might take that one.
What's it like, having her around? She's,
Yeah.
athlete, major sport here at this
Yes, sir.
school. Having her, around, and do you bounce things off each other?
Yeah, we do. She provides a lot of conversation. So like when I get back from games and stuff, she asks me like what's going on, and I'm able to actually think about what's going on and be able to tell her and just really reflect on what's going on in the program. And she tells me what's going on over at softball and things like that. So we have a lot of similarities, and just it's a good feeling to have when you have somebody that has the same goals as you, and we're both focused.
You mentioned not expecting to start as a freshman. So what did you envision your role being, and what did coaches talk to you about as far as their plans for work?
Coming in the spring, I had made a couple of big plays, things like that. I was able to learn the playbook, and I was expecting to play, but not as much as I am. The coaches told me that I would have a pretty good role as a freshman, being able to get in there, make some plays, but I would just say the opportunity was bigger than I thought it would be at this point.
What do you think put yourself in that position other than some of the injuries?
Yeah, I would just say hard work and just being ready. Like they put me in, and just knowing what to do is probably the biggest thing.
Somebody's mic was unmuted there. Do we have any questions from Zoom or any
Well,
other
we just tired.
sighs of relief?
Hey, Bo, that was not me, by the way. Hey, Bo, it's Trevor Grisham, CUTigers.com.
Yes, sir.
Are you excited about wearing the all-purple unis this weekend?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Coming in Clemson, we don't get that many opportunities to switch things up, so being able to wear the purple, it's really exciting. I love the purple unis. They look sweet.
How much have you learned or talked to your teammates about Military Appreciation Day and everything that means to Clemson?
I haven't learned too much about it yet, but this week and this weekend I should be able to learn a lot. We have a lot of guys on our team that had parents in the military and things like that, so just being able to honor those people and just show our gratitude to them would be pretty cool.
And last question, you when you're as wide open as you were on Saturday night, are those sometimes the toughest catches? It must have seemed like the ball took forever to get to you.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It seems like the ball's in the air for forever. So you just got to have intense focus and have little eyes, as Coach Grish would say, just not thinking too ahead after the catch and just really focusing on, I would say, receiving it. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Bo.
Yep.
Anything else for Bo? All right, thanks, Bo.
Thank you.